Hey, welcome back, Buckeye Nation, to your Caribou Data Science channel. Today is Wednesday, September the 29th, 2021, and it's time for your daily COVID-19 analysis report. First of all, a big shout out to the 5 people who watched this video yesterday. Thanks so much for your support, Buckeye Nation. But you know what? A special shout out to the 3 younger folks who watched the video. I got a favor to ask you folks today. First of all, like, view, and like the video. Okay, really great to start getting some views racked, chalked up on the high videos. Secondly, subscribe and click on the share button. Share the video on Facebook and Twitter. You can also copy and paste a link to the video into an email or text message. Okay. Now, before we get, while this is running, there's a couple things we always need to remind ourselves about the Ohio COVID-19 numbers. Most importantly is that back in February of 2021, this year, the governor's office said, oops, we undercounted COVID-19 deaths by 4,000 in the fourth quarter. And rather than going back and fixing the numbers, they added those missing numbers onto February 11th, 12th, and 13th, 2021. Then also in March, you went from a 7-day reporting cycle for deaths only, again, only deaths, to a 5-day cycle. If that's not bad enough, okay, it's not the same 5 days every week, or it's not necessarily the same 5 days every week. Notice it said deaths. They don't seem to have any trouble counting cases 7 days a week, do they? Okay. So again, you always have to be careful when you look at Ohio's numbers. You know what this also means? This means that at the national level, our COVID-19 deaths are undercounted by a minimum of 4,000 in the fourth quarter 2020, and overcounted by a minimum of 4,000 in the first quarter of February 2021, and overcounted by 4,000 for the entire year. Of course, no one thinks about that, do they? Okay. Here's the raw numbers. Obviously, we didn't have over 2,000 deaths on February the 12th. So we replaced these numbers with the average deaths for these 3 days. And those numbers look more like this, okay? Not perfect, but definitely more perfect than above, okay? So now we can take a look at deaths. This is a 14-day average of deaths, okay? What's interesting is if they went back and reinstated those 4 numbers back, this missing numbers back over here, this decline would have looked even better because instead of starting here, it may have started here, which had given Ohio a longer declining pattern in deaths. But as you can see here, we saw an increase in deaths beginning in July. Now, of course, the question is always the same thing. How many of these people were vaccinated this year? So here's some summary statistics. Outliers is an interesting topic, but not for this video. And you come down here, you can see weekly deaths, okay, declining pattern in July, a big spike back up in weekly deaths. What about cases? You can see here we've had a long declining cases down to about mid-July of 2021, from December on down. Then in July, cases began to climb again. All right. So the question, why are cases increasing? Well, the one answer is because the vaccine doesn't keep you from getting COVID-19. It may keep you from dying from COVID-19, but it will not keep you from getting COVID-19. Okay. So how many of these people this year were vaccinated in Ohio? And again, this is a different fitted curve method. Same story, declining down to July, then increasing back towards July, August, September. Weekly cases, yep, we know about this, right? Okay, Buckeye Nation, that concludes your report for today. Thanks much for stopping by, and again, a big shout out to the 5 people who watched the video yesterday. I appreciate every one of those 5 views. Thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow with an updated report.